Good morning, students. In the last class we discussed file stream classes, F stream, IF stream and OF stream. Then two more classes are there, file stream classes, F stream base, then F buffer, file buffer. We discussed three file stream classes in the last class, that is IF stream, OF stream and F stream. Now we shall discuss about file stream, file buffer and F stream base. F stream base. See, file buffer, it's a file stream class. File buffer, it sets a file pointer to the required position either for read purpose or write purpose. If you open file in a read mode, that file buffer, it sets the file pointer at the beginning of the file. If you want to write file, then this file buffer class have the features that sets the file pointer to the beginning of the file. See how to understand this. It's a class, this class having some functions, and what is the purpose of those functions? Those functions sets file pointer to the position either for read or write. If you're opening file in a read mode, then this class sets the file pointer. Which file pointer? Get pointer at the beginning of the file, and put pointer if you want to open a file in a write mode, then which pointer this class has to set? Put pointer. So it sets file pointer. What are the file pointers? Get pointer and put pointer to the particular location either for read or write purpose. It contains open and close functions. It contains open and close functions. Next, F stream base. F stream base. So it is a base for all other classes. So it is an abstract class. It acts as a base, all base to IF stream, OF stream and F stream classes. It is a base for all stream classes. It's also having open function and close function. It is having open and close functions. So these are all file stream classes. They'll ask for 3 marks. Explain file stream classes. The first main classes are IF stream, OF stream and F stream. Then file buffer and F stream base. Next concept, runtime input for files. File names, runtime input for file names. So far we have discussed many programs on files. There we had mentioned file name. So that particular file name we had given as a parameter to the open function or in a constructor method. In that constructor we passed file name as a parameter. There is another option, user can enter file name during execution of the program. Okay. See, I want to open a file in a write mode. I want to write some text into the file. So I must include header file as include iostream.h hash include conio.h, then void main, for which purpose I am going to open file write purpose. So I must take OF stream class. F is an object. I use constructor method here. See, this parameter is a file name now, but in this case we have to give file name at the time of execution. So before going to give, first I'll declare file object, then file names are strings. To store that string, I have to take a string char s of 100 I'll take, then f dot open. I want to open a file. Before going to that, let us ask file name. Cout, enter file name. Scene extraction. Yes. Okay. Then now we shall call a function, open function. To this function I have to pass of yes and size. Okay, need not to write size here. Open, then which mode? By default it's understood because I have taken f as a OF stream object. After that I'll write some text here. F insertion within double quotes. Second year PUC. F dot close. Get ch. See here, in the previous examples we had taken file name here. Directly I had given file name. I hope you remember how we had taken there. F dot open parenthesis, for example first dot txt, isn't it? File name directly I had given the file name there. Instead of giving file name in the program, let us give an option to the user which file he wants to open. That's why the file name is obviously character string. First dot, these are all characters, sequence of characters are nothing but string. So to store that file name I had taken s of 100. Enter file name. When you execute this program, this statement will be displayed on the screen. Enter file name. After that user will enter a value, that is file name. Assume first.txt, first.txt. How many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters. I had taken 100. So 9 characters are stored here. After that, we pass that variable into the function. So what is there? You should not give double quotes. Whenever you are giving a value, that string, that value, if you are going to give here, then you must include this quotes, double quotes. Understood? Otherwise, if you are giving a variable, you should not write double quotes here. You have to write a variable itself. If you write double quotes here, what does it mean? Yes is a file name. Yes is not a file name. Yes is a container which contains a file name. So you have to give yes here. Then it display. Then it considers first.txt and it opens that file and it writes this text into that file. After that it closes the file. Then it terminates the program. So this is about a runtime input for file names. Next, file pointers. So we already discussed file pointers little bit in the previous classes. to discuss the default position, isn't it? So when you open file in a read mode or write mode or in append mode, that file pointer will be at the location from where we are going to read, from where we want to input the data, isn't it? So these things we discussed. How many file pointers are there? 2 file pointers, get pointer and put pointer. So that cursor is there, no, that is a file pointer. How to define the file pointer? File pointer, it tells the location in the file. That location means how many bits, how many bytes from the beginning to that position, that file pointer position, that is called offset. See here, I'll consider a line of text in the file. Demo.txt. So when you open file in a read mode, cursor is at the beginning, that is the get pointer is at the beginning of the file. Now I want to move the get pointer to the required location. This is 0th byte, 1, 2 positions I'll consider each memory location. ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು RAM ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಬೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಪೈ 1 byte. So these are the positions. Default get pointer position is at the beginning of the file. I want to move get pointer to the required location. Then how to move get pointer? How to move get pointer? Similarly, we have a put pointer also. The put pointer will be activated when we open file in a write mode. Now I want to write from this location. I don't want to write from the beginning. Then what happens, where I have to move that file pointer? Here. So in order to move file pointers, that is get pointer and put pointer, we have a functions called seekg and seekp. You have to remember. So the file pointers, get pointers and put pointers. To move these get pointers and put pointers to the required location where user want to move that pointer, there are 2 functions, seekg and seekp. These 2 functions are required to move file pointers. Then how to use these functions in a program? So what is the syntax of seekg? Seekg, open parenthesis, absolute position, semicolon, or seekg, open parenthesis, offset, comma, relative position. So this is the syntax of seekg, and let us see how to implement in the program. seekg and seekp. Syntax. Seekg is a member function of which class? It moves a get pointer, no? So it belongs to ifstream class. So we have to take object of that class. ifstream object dot seekg, open parenthesis, absolute absolute position semicolon. Next, or if stream object dot seek g offset comma relative position. See here, consider a line of text zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now, when you open file in read mode, the get pointer is at the beginning of the file. Get pointer. So, I'll consider second space year space PUC. Now, this is the end of the file. End of the file. Next, I want to move this get pointer to this location. Third location ge move ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Which pointer it is? Get pointer. So, there is a function called seek g, to which location ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು from the beginning to this location. Understood? So, you have to write the absolute position. if stream f is an object of if stream class, f dot seek g open parenthesis 3. Actually, offset become 4, but the absolute location is 3. How to understand this? In the seek g, in the case of read operation, when you are moving get pointer, I repeat, when you are moving get pointer, there are two options. One is absolute location you can give, or offset and relative position. See, when you give 3, directly it goes to third location, but offset become 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ಲೊಕೇಶನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಟು ವಿಚ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್, ದಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್. Offset we call it as. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Offset is 4, but absolute location is 3. ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, understood, it has to move from the beginning. Here another option is there. F dot seek g open parenthesis offset. Offset means how many bytes it has to move from the beginning. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಫೈಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್, ಐದರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್. ರೈಟ್ ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್. ಸೊ ಟು ವಿಚ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕೀಗ ನೀವು. ಅಂದರೆ 4 comma IOS scope resolution begin. Sorry. To which location I have to move? Third location. So 1, 2, 3, 4. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. 3 ಅಂದರೆ 3 ಬೈಟ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. 1 ಬೈಟ್, 2 ಬೈಟ್, 3 ಬೈಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಸೀಕ್ ಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು +1th ಬೈಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. 1, 2, 3 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಎಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಎಮ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1th ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನನಗೆ ಯಾವ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಈಗ? 3rd ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತದು. ನಾನು ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್ ಈವನ್ ದೋ ಐ ಗೇವ್ ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್ 3 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು? 3rd ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ 3rd ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ 3rd ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್. ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಟ್ 3rd ಲೊಕೇಶನ್. ಗೆಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್. From here I want to move to this location 9. Right now it is at 3rd location. I want to move to 9th location. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕದು. So how many bytes? 1 2 3 4 5 6. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬೈಟ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ m+1. When you are moving from the beginning, then it consider m+1, and in the remaining cases it consider m. So how many bytes? 1 2 3 4 5 6. It has to move to this location. Offset is 6. F dot seek G 6 comma IOS scope resolution CUR. CUR means current location. Right now its position is 3. E location in the. This is the current position. So from this position it has to move to 9. Get pointer. Okay. From this location it has to move backward in the backward direction. It has to I want to move to 7th location. So 1 2, but in the reverse order, backward direction. F dot seek G open parenthesis 1 2. So you must write -2 comma IOS scope resolution CUR. From the current location, this is the current location, understood? From this location it has to move backward by 2 bytes. So -2 comma IOS scope resolution CUR. Now I want to move. Now what is the location of get pointer? 7. I want to move get pointer to this location, 12th location from end. ಅದು ಎಂಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ, ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಂಡಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಂಡಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು? 12th ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ. ಅಂದರೆ F dot seek G open parenthesis. How many bytes? What is the offset here? 1 2 3. -3 comma IOS scope resolution end. So it considered from end of the file 1 2 3 to this location get pointer will be pointed. So by considering these cases, these possibilities, what we understood, there are 3 relative positions. These are all called relative positions. I had written relative position now here. So what does it mean? This is from where that pointer has to move, either from beginning or from current or from end of the file. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. So there is a question on relative position. Explain the different relative positions. First you need to mention what are the relative positions. IOS scope resolution begin, current and end. It moves a file pointer, get pointer if it is seek G. Okay, so it moves the file pointer to the required position from the beginning, isn't it? Then it moves the file pointer to the position that is mentioned in the half set from current location. Here from end in the move ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ in the backward direction. Okay, there is a table on this seek G and seek P. So let us understand seek B. OF stream. Seek P, it moves a put pointer. So OF stream object dot seek P, open parenthesis, absolute position, semicolon. Or OF stream object dot seek P, offset comma relative position. Now example, let us see the example. So I want to move put pointer, so I have to take OF stream object. So before that I'll open a file, OF dot open, so this is a file, and F dot seek P, I want to move to this location. So how many bytes I want to move? Here to here, 1 byte. Right now the put pointer is at this location, put pointer. To this location I have to move 1, 2, 3. What is the offset? 3 bytes. 3, IOS scope resolution begin. So from here 1 byte, 2 byte, 3 byte. Sorry, this is first byte, second byte, third byte. So second location is 2, illige barutte file pointer. So this is first byte, second byte and third byte. So the put pointer is come at this location. Then F dot seek P, I'll move to this location, 7th, E location ಗೆ move ಮಾಡಬೇಕೀಗ. So from here 1 byte, 2 byte, 3 byte, 4 byte, 5th byte. Seek P, offset is 5, IOS scope resolution current. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put pointer. Next F dot seek P, 4, IOS scope resolution end. From end you must take a negative sign here. This is end of the file. From here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the put pointer come to this location, that is from the end of the file. So on this concept the questions will be like this. What is the purpose of seek G and seek P? Write its syntax and give an example. The purpose of seek G and seek P. Seek G is to move the get pointer to the required position, and seek P, it moves the put pointer to the required position. And syntax would be like this. Examples, you can give examples. Now, next concept, finding values of current position of the file pointer. Finding the values of current positions of file pointers. See how we have two functions to move file pointers, seek G and seek P. We have two more functions to find the position, the value of the position of a file pointer. There are two functions called tell G and tell P. Tell G and tell P. See these functions, the tell G function, it returns the position of current position of a get pointer. How? So this is a member function. No? It belongs to IF stream class. To call this member function, we need a object of IF stream class, and it returns an integer value because the positions are bytes, isn't it? Now, bytes are unsigned integers. It's a text file. So everything is stored in the form of character. Each character occupies 1 byte. Every 1 byte memory location has its own address. So this tell G, it returns the location of on the value of location of a get pointer, and it tells the value of put pointer location. So it returns integer type. So the syntax becomes like this. Syntax for tell G if stream, integer variable is equal to if stream object dot tell g open close parenthesis. So you should not take any argument. So what type of function it is? We discussed different types of functions with value, with return type, no value, no argument, no return type. So this is no argument with return value. Now example, later I'll discuss example. Then syntax for tell p. Tell p means it's a put pointer. It means it tells the position of the put pointer. Int variable is equal to of stream object dot tell p open close semicolon. See, one thing you have to observe here, to move get pointer and put pointer to the required position, it must be binary file. It should not a text file, isn't it? A text file, we cannot process text file randomly. We can process text file in a sequential manner from the beginning to end. So to apply these functions, if you want to move get pointers and put pointer, then that file must be opened in a binary mode. So let us discuss binary files. See, we already discussed what is the difference between text file and binary file. See, text file, everything is stored in the form of ASCII values, and binary file, zeros and ones. We can process text file sequentially, but in binary files we can process this file either sequentially or randomly. Random means where you want to move that file pointer, you can take that file pointer to that location. To move that file pointers, we discussed the functions called seekg and seekp. Then to know the value of that get pointer position and put pointer position, there are two functions called tellg and tellp. So let us understand, let us apply those functions in a program. So first we shall discuss binary files here. How to open binary file? So far we opened text file. Now we shall open binary file. And we discussed write operation and read operation in the text files. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಡ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟನ್ನ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫೈಲಿಗೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಫೈಲಿಂದ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಗೆ ತೊಗೊಂಬರೋದು, ದೀಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್. Now in this class, let us understand how to write and how to read binary files. Opening binary files. It is same as text file. Open ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we have to call open function. And one more difference we learned between text file and binary file. Text files at any given position, at any given time, the text file are opened in only one mode, either for read or write purpose. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಲ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಬೈನರಿ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಎನಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಫೈಲ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ. ಆದರೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಗೇನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಏನು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಓಪನ್ ಅ ಫೈಲ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ರೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ ರೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎರಡೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಬೈನರಿ ಫೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಫೈಲ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರೀಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೂವ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಆನ್ ಬೈನರಿ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್. I'll take F stream here. F stream, F is an object. F dot open first dot, sorry, I'll take a first. IOS scope resolution binary and so this is the way to concatenate different modes here. IOS scope resolution in, IOS scope resolution out. So right now I'll take these two. Next, so if it is a text file, how to write text into the file? We have to use insertion operator, no? But in case of binary files, we should not use this. There are two functions to read and write binary files. In order to read binary files, there is a function called read. And to write binary files, we have a function called write. Then how to use these two functions? What is the syntax? First, read. It is used to read binary files. Syntax. Read is a member function of ifstream class. So ifstream class object dot read, then char star ampersand variable comma size of variable semicolon. So this is the syntax of read function. See here, the variable means the value which is stored in the identifier, that is a variable. That variable value I want to write into binary, so I want to read from the binary file. And excuse, write function. It is used to write binary files. Syntax. You need to remember these two syntax. So they'll ask what are binary files and how to read and how to write binary files. And example, sometimes they'll ask difference between read and write function. So first you need to write, read function is used to read binary files and write function is used to write binary files. Then read function syntax and write function syntax. And example you can give like this: OF stream F dot write char star ampersand, I'll take integer variable here, int x comma size of x. Okay, here example, here also I'll take some integer variable int y. IF stream I'll take IF stream F dot read char star ampersand y comma size of y semicolon. At this junction you have to understand like this how to use the read function and write function, how to write the example for this. So later in the next example program, let us understand in detail. Okay, program to read and write binary files. Hash include iostream.h hash include fstream.h. Next, enter register number and name. I'm reading from the keyboard here, so I stored in reg and name. Next, I want to write these two data into binary file. First I will open a file, fstream f dot open then file name I'll take first the data file, this is that. IOS scope resolution binary, IOS scope resolution in, IOS scope resolution out. Now I have to write these two into the file. F dot write char star ampersand reg comma size of reg. Next, one more data is there, no? Name. F dot write char star ampersand name comma size of name. See how to understand this. There is a variable called reg. It's an integer type. It contains an integer value. Now this is a RAM. In the RAM there is a 2-byte memory. Its address is 200. Let us consider. Its name is reg. Assume the value is 10 and the name so the first memory address I will consider 300, 301 because character array, each character requires 1 byte and the whole array name is name. We write values for these two variables and I am going to write these two contents into binary file. To write, we have a function called write function. So what is the syntax this? What is the meaning of this syntax? See here, ampersand reg. So that file, it doesn't know how much size that each variable requires. Andre navilli reg 2 byte ide, name 4 byte, sorry 20 byte alva. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಡೇಟಾಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಜಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ಫೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ, ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಸೈಜ್ ಏನು, ಅದು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾಗೆ 2 byte ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬೈನರಿ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ 1s and 0s ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೈನರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಗ್ಗೆ 2 byte ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ 2 byte ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 2 byteಲ್ಲೇ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 4 byte ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕ್ಯಾರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೈಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 1 byte ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಗೆ ಟೈಪ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಫೈಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ 1 byte ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, reg, ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ reg 2 byte. ಸೊ 1 byte ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಿ 2 byteಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಡೇಟಾ ಸೈಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟು 2 byte. 2 byteವರೆಗೂ 1 byte ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಈ ಡೇಟಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೇಮ್ ಸೈಜ್ 20 byte ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇಟಾಗೆ 20 byte. ಸೊ 20 byte ತನಕ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಫೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ. ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಬೈನರಿ ಫೈಲ್. ಈಗ reg ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ byte, 2 bytes. ಸೊ 2 byte ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಅಂದರೆ ಫೈಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೋಗಬೇಕದು 0, 1, 2 bytes ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಯಾರಿಗೆ, reg. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಯಾರ್ದು, ನೇಮಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 20 bytes. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಹಿಯರ್ 20, 19 ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ. ಸೊ ಈ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇಟಾಗೆ. ಸೊ ಫೈಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೀವು 20 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 10 ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ 10 ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಬಟ್ ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಇಸ್ 20, ನೋ, ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅಲೋಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೇ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ವೈ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೈಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಡೇಟಾಗೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫೈಲ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಿಚ್ ಡೇಟಾ is coming, how much size it has to allocate. That's why we have to mention here, this data size is this much, and every time that pointer has to incremented by 1 byte. ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಬೈಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೈಟ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಅದಷ್ಟು ಸೈಜ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಈ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ REG and next name. Now I want to read the contents from the file, and where I have to store to these memory locations REG and name. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? REG ಮತ್ತು ನೇಮಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. f dot read same char star REG comma size of REG. F dot write char ampersand name comma size of name. After that you can display. The data is coming from file and stored in REG and the name. Then finally you can display cout REG colon REG cout name colon name. Then you can close the file. F dot close, function close. How to read and how to write binary files using read and write function. In the next class, let us understand how to read and write a binary file using structures. Thank you.